Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this Thursday hot afternoon edition. It is Thursday, and I have a lot of exclusives. This very episode is a very special one. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to the end of this video. Make sure you watch it to the end because it is packed, it is loaded with exclusives only this afternoon. Welcome once again to the channel. This is Salon's blog, and I'm excited. I'm glad to be back once again. Quickly, Chelsea director Jonathan Goldstein tells Bloomberg TV, Enzo Maresca will 100% see out the season. I'm taking it again. Chelsea director Jonathan Goldstein tells Bloomberg TV that Enzo Maresca will 100% see out the season. Enzo has clearly done a great job in bringing the team together, bringing the talent through, and we are very optimistic for the rest of the season. For the rest of the season. Now, these guys, they are careful on their words. The rest of the season, he is not speaking about next season. For the rest of the season, he has not spoken about next season. It means that, you see, earlier today, I came telling you that Enzo Maresca will only be assessed next season, next summer, 2026 summer. So this is just in line with that. If he's going to see out the season, for the rest of the season, and right now, they've already given him a pass mark. Enzo has clearly done a great job in bringing the team together, bringing the talent through. It's a pass mark. Dear friends, this is not my words. I'm not too sure if YouTube will permit me to play the maybe 25 seconds video for you. Let's see. I hope I will not be, YouTube will not, strike my channel. I hope it will not, but let's see what will happen. Let me see if I can play it for you. 25-second video.
Started the season very well. The last 6 weeks have been, finding their feet a little bit more. But Enzo's clearly done a great job in bringing the team together, bringing the talent through.
Still in sixth place.
And we're very optimistic for the rest of the season and how that plays out.
And he continues in his job for the rest of the season?
100%.
You've heard him. That is Chelsea director. Yes, speaking right there. Well, we wait to see. But meanwhile, a lot is happening in the transfer market within the Chelsea hierarchy. And like I also pointed out earlier today, Chelsea are considering making a move for Victor Gyökeres. Yes, with Sporting's, that is his current club, willingness to accept a bid in the range of £58 million, making him an even more attractive option ahead of the summer transfer window. According to Jacobs Ben, means that Sporting's in Portugal, they are willing and ready to accept. Victor Gyökeres, initially, a few weeks back, most of us were thinking that once his coach, Ruben Amorim, is now with Manchester United, that will be his destination in the Premier League. But it looks like he is currently heading towards Chelsea because Chelsea directors are monitoring the situation and the price seems to be so good. Yes, the price looks good for Chelsea. And meanwhile, he seems to be in a better position to arrive in Chelsea than any of the 4 players that I brought your way earlier on, especially Victor Osimhen. Listen, I have Victor Osimhen's statistics here. Yes, Victor Osimhen's new release clause is around 75 million euro, which is also just around the same 65 million pounds. It's the same thing. Victor Osimhen's new release clause is around 75 million euros. That is almost similar to Victor Gyökeres. Deal or no deal, Chelsea fans. But you see, the problem is that Victor Osimhen's wage demand, his salary will actually be higher than Victor Gyökeres. Victor Osimhen's wages and salaries will definitely will be higher than Victor Gyökeres is in Portuguese league right now. I don't think he's taking up to 100,000 euros. All those players in those leagues, 35,000, 40,000. So coming to Chelsea, even if Chelsea is to offer him 75,000 pounds, you'll be happy. But Victor Osimhen, the Italian league is a different game altogether. Victor Osimhen currently is earning about 200,000 pounds. Yeah. So that could be the challenge. Meanwhile, I tried to check on the statistics. How is Victor Osimhen performing currently with his club in the Turkish league? How is he performing right now with Galatasaray? Yes. His statistics, it's quite okay. Victor Osimhen for Galatasaray so far this season, 14 goals with 4 assists in the Turkish league. 14 goals with 4 assists in the Turkish league right now. Then when it comes to the European football, Europa League, 5 goals, 1 assist. It's not bad. It is not bad. Looking at him coming from Italian leagues to, the Turkish league and score 14 goals with 4 assists this season, it's not a bad, start. But the challenge with Victor Osimhen right now is his wages compared to Victor Gyökeres. And for me, I am thinking all eyes, Chelsea directors might probably be looking more on Victor Gyökeres' side. Right now, Victor Gyökeres, he is 27 years old. I mean, by June. If we sign him in June, he will be 27. If we sign Victor Gyökeres in June, he'll be 27 years old, which is way above the normal wages, the normal age of the current squad. Okay? He'll be 27 years old, Victor Gyökeres. If we are to sign him in June, he will be 27. And it will be the right step forward into addressing the spine of the team. Because we've been saying this current squad, they are too young, inexperienced. My challenge here is that the age is okay, but the experience aspect, the Portuguese league is totally different from the Premier League. I would prefer Victor Osimhen from the Italian league. That is more tough. The physicality in Italian league is much more than the Portuguese league. So I would prefer Victor Osimhen coming in because he's already made tough. He's already a tough player than Victor Gyökeres. We shouldn't just look at the age. I'm not too sure if you guys are getting my explanation carefully. Gyökeres has the age, 27, matured, but the experience of playing in a top league compared to Victor Osimhen, playing from the Italian league, it's higher standard. And Chelsea are considering making a move for Victor Gyökeres. That is what we hear. That is what we hear. So we are waiting to see. Remember, there are 4 players. Victor Gyökeres. Delap is also in the Premier League. And Delap will also not be taking anything less than 100,000 because he's already a Premier League mid. Delap will not be taking anything less than 100,000 because he is also a Premier League mid. The only option we have right now, clear option we have right now is Gyökeres or Sesko. Yes, dear friend, let's move on. I have some important things to talk about tonight with you, dear friends. Very important. Yes. Now, okay. Very important. Okay. I want you to get something also here before we continue. Dear friends, when we talk about experienced players, right? Look at Real Madrid. Oh, do you know what made Real Madrid to beat Man City last night? It's very, very clear. The evidence is there for everyone to see. Real Madrid, they spend the money on the players. good quality players and they pay them high. Kylian Mbappe scoring hat-trick. Do you know Kylian Mbappe's salary or wages? So if you want to compete, be ready to pay the money. If you want to compete in this current football world, right now, my club, Chelsea, we are not in the race at all for any competition, for any title. And listen, Haaland yesterday did not play in the game. So you saw Man City game more like Chelsea versus Brighton. There was no striker and there was no threat. It's part of the reason why City lost the match against Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid strikers, they were fully prepared attacking. Yet City could not attack. Real Madrid defenders had a holiday. It was more like a holiday for them because there was no real threat. So if Chelsea want to compete, then we must go for the best and pay them well. Real Madrid signed big players for this kind of games. It was a statement signing. To sign Kylian Mbappe was a statement signing. He got them 3 goals in one game. Hat-trick against Man City. In the Champions League. Hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League. It doesn't just happen. These are statement signings. What are we doing, Chelsea? Do you get my point? Statement signing was Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. He got them hat-trick when they need him most. He stepped up and he delivered. Where was Vinicius Jr.? But Mbappe stepped up and he delivered. That is a statement signing. Can Chelsea? We need to change of model. And I'm not done with you here tonight, this afternoon. You see, I want to show you something before I go. I would like to show you something here. We understand Chelsea directors and owners are frustrated. They want to win. Their pain is acute. And there is an acceptance within the team. There is an acceptance within that the team is living bad or living a bad moment. The team is living a bad moment with no desire to hide from a form guide that shows 2 victories in 9 Premier League games. So what do they need to do? Meanwhile, look at this. Look at this on your screen. The backroom staff of Chelsea around the world, if you check it right now, it's more like the best backroom staff around the world. The kind of coaches and tactical and analysts and sporting listen, look at it on your screen right now. Look at the kind of men that are behind this team, and yet we are performing abysmally. Let me go through for you quickly. Sachin Gupta, one of our backroom staff. Let me name them all and their positions for you. As you can see on your screen. Chief Analyst Officer, right? Chief Analyst Officer. We got him from Minnesota Timberwolves in the US. Yeah. Sachin Gupta is our Chief Analyst Officer. We have Sam Joel, Director of Global Recruitment from Brighton. Bernardo Cueva, Set Piece Coach from Brentford. Matthew Parker, Goalkeeping Analysis Manager from Brighton. Bryce Kavanagh, Director of Performance. Bryce Kavanagh, Director of Performance. We got him from the FA. Nick Chad, Head of Performance Services from Benfica. So you can just imagine, we have Director of Performance, then we have Head of Performance Services. It's not yet over. Wait a minute. We have Tom Taylor, Lead Physical Performance Coach from Rangers. Richard Akenhead, Head of Performance Insight. Head of Performance Insight. Also, we got him also from the FA. Craig Roberts, Head of Performance Medicine. Also from Bournemouth. Woody Diwa, Woody Diwa, Head of Performance Analysis, also from Wolves. Then we have Fraser Ering, Lead Data Scientist. These are all backroom staffs. Backroom staff for the model of football we want to play. It's astonishing, indeed. If all these guys are drawing salary and wages from this club, then you should understand why we are buying to sell to make profit. Because we must sell more to make profit to pay all these people. So it's like business, pure business. This is not about footballing, issues. This is not about sporting issues. This is about pure business. And that is why the model has to change. Our owners, if they have been deceived by someone, right now we understand the directors and the owners are frustrated. Why wouldn't they be frustrated when your team is not winning? Maybe they have no clue, they have no idea. And this is why the sporting directors need to begin to do their job. They need to start doing their job by letting these owners know, no, this model, you can make profit, huge amount of profit, season in, season out, but you will not win trophies. You become a mid-table club. Real Madrid, similar model, but their major aim is to always be in the Champions League and to win in the Champions League. Listen, you don't make profit only by selling players. You make profit with sponsorship, the whole world. The best club with the highest sponsorship deal is Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Even is it Adidas or Nike? The same, how do you call it? The same company sponsors Barcelona, but Real Madrid receives more, almost ×2 of what Barcelona is getting. Why? The model of Real Madrid is always to win. And when you are sponsoring a club, a football club, you expect that club to be winning. The more the club wins, the more sales the company makes. Because it's assumed that it's the kit, the boots, the jersey, it's what they are using, it's what, is the best fit for the players. Right now, we still don't have front of shirt sponsor. Why? Because we are not in the Champions League. We are playing Conference League. How much is the trophy? How much are they going to give Chelsea if Chelsea wins the trophy? It's less than 20 million pounds. Far less, I'm even exaggerating, far less than 20 million pounds. Chelsea have the most expensive and extensive backroom staff in the Premier League. Have that in mind. Now I'm about to end up quickly. On the more interesting note, a little bit of, fun for Chelsea fans. Most points after first 25 Premier League matches as a manager in the Premier League. Which team won the most points after 25 Premier League matches? And under which manager? Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea won the most points ever in the Premier League after 25 matches, after 25 games, and it was under Jose Mourinho. So Ancelotti and Liverpool, they are doing a great job. Right now, after 25 games, they have 60 points. But Jose Mourinho has 64 points in 25 games. And the most interesting aspect of it is that 6 Chelsea coaches are in this top 10. Top 10 of coaches and teams that after 25, top 10 coaches after 25 games, the most points won by top 10 coaches in the Premier League ever. Yes, 6 Chelsea coaches are involved right there. That is what you can see there on your screen. Jose Mourinho won it with 64 points. Yes, then now Ancelotti with 60 points. Then we have Antonio Conte, 60 points. Carlo Ancelotti, 58 points. You know Carlo Ancelotti was also a Chelsea coach, right? Was with Chelsea. Yeah. 58 points after playing 25 games. Then Gus Hindig, 56 points. Right? Yeah. Then we have John Grogri, 56 points. Manuel Pellegrini, 54 points. Pep Guardiola is on the 9th place, 52 points. Then Thomas Tuchel, 51 points. So that's Chelsea ex-coaches. It has always been Chelsea. Why now? Why now? Why have you lowered our standard? We've always been on the top. Why have we lowered the standard? We need to start picking up points. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me leave you guys. Like I told you, this one is exclusive with a lot of information, lots of information. I'll be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. Shalom and peace.